lives in Hollywood. A Hollywood filmmaker. Oh god, the shoulder's always a bit bothering me. I'm gonna do some ironing. My Sunday morning ironing of the clothes. I gotta do stretches for my shoulders. Put my arms back up like this. Oh, I gotta put water in the iron. Someone's car alarm's going off. Man, I wake up when I am like half asleep and I hear people yelling out on the street. Sometimes they're arguing. Usually it's more like drunken celebrating. It trips me out so much when I'm like half asleep and hearing these voices. Anyways, I had some bizarre nightmares last night. Like I was in a bunch of traffic waiting for a train to cross at a railroad crossing, and one car, this like sports car, I think it was influenced by seeing what I think was a Bugatti. I saw a Bugatti sports car at a, is it a sports car, a luxury car, whatever, at a Jack in the Box drive-through. And I was like, huh, that's an interesting sight. A very expensive car at a very inexpensive fast food restaurant. And I had a dream like some sports car that reminded me of the Bugatti. This kind of like insect-like shape was doing donuts basically at the railroad crossing while the train was going to come, and like it was hitting cars and it was very scary. And then I had a dream that I was like I had to fight my brother. All right. What's up, Big Score? Angelo Ironelli. Hope all is well. Yes, thank you. How are you, Big Score? I wonder if this is a little. I gotta wipe the lens, or if it's just the light is hitting a certain way and it's kind of foggy on screen. I think that's clear. Oh yeah, gotta plug in the iron to get it hot. Can't even strike while the iron's hot if there's no heat. Ooh. Yesterday was my little pig out day, which made me feel odd and weird. I indulged in some sweet foods and stuff. You think it's the light? Yeah, I think it's because the clouds are all out. It's like very diffused white light um, that's coming in through the window. Well, I can smell that iron heating up. Oh yeah, I washed my jeans. Even though it doesn't get the brown, I have no idea how a brown stain got on the front pocket. I think I know. Because at my job, I'm handling, it's probably because I was leaning against like these old film cans, and a lot of them are rusty, they're of older movies, and probably some of that rust, it just kind of rubs off on my pants and it never totally washes out. Do I even need to iron jeans? Why not? I'll iron them. Get them all irony. I wish I had clear markings on this iron to understand what the temperature is, what is more steam, what is less steam. I don't know, I just turned it up so it's like high enough to get the wrinkles out. I don't know if I'm damaging my clothes or what. Today's the Oscar day. It's the day of Oscar. It's Christmas in Tinseltown, and it's a big day for me because I have a ticket to see the on cinema Oscar special. I forgot the word for a minute. Words. At the Alamo Draft House in downtown LA. I am so excited. I'm not going to wear these pants. I'm going to wear, these are my work pants. They're very durable, thank goodness. I've had other jeans, they just, like, the belt loops snap apart in like 3 weeks. When I get the cheap ones from Target. Carhartt, it's like $50 for a pair, but they last and last, man. Yeah, I'm excited, gonna see it, so I want to get a bunch of writing done today. I don't want to waste time. I sort of wasted time yesterday doing stuff, but I did a lot of writing. I wrote down, so I'll tell you a tip about my screenwriting. Even if you're not a writer, you just may find it interesting to know what Angelo Vermicelli is doing all day. Jeez, all these car alarms are going off. What the hell? Is someone trying to break in every car in the neighborhood? kind of glad I don't have a car anymore. I would like one at some point, but not now. Basically, what I used to do, and I always struggled with it, was try and come up, like, I had a reasonably, I think a reasonable approach to writing, and I was getting better, but it was taking a long time for me to notice improvement in my process and how I felt while writing, and in my writing quality, and in the quality of the stories that I wrote, and the screenplays I was writing. So, I used to basically write sort of a sketch of every character I thought would be in the movie. Is no one here now? It says 0 viewers. I don't know if that's accurate. Oh well. I'll just talk for the people who watch later. I would write like a basic sketch of like I would use John Truby's method basically. What's it called? The Anatomy of Story. I think that's a really helpful book for learning. For me, that was huge to learn how to break things down and make everything about one single idea. It didn't have all the tools that I use now, especially now that I've been taking classes, but it was a big, big help. I had to learn how to sort of break free from some of the ways it says to create stories because there are just more options how to do it. I still very much it very much instilled in me this core belief of have a story be about one thing and everything is pointing to that one thing, and it's very important you design your story right. But I used it so rigidly I would limit myself in some ways. So before, when I was doing that method, I would write out a few sketches of each characters, like what do they want, what is their goal, what is their John Truby says, their moral weakness, which means how do they hurt people. Not every character necessarily has all these attributes, but what is their moral weakness and what's their psychological need. And how is each character going to reflect on this one single idea in a story. And it was good, but first of all, I was too much of a perfectionist, so I would not let myself write, and it was so painful if I thought I wasn't writing something great. And I would try and go into outlining and just write outlines for stories, basically from there. I would have a ton of notes on stories of what could happen, and I would write these outlines, and inevitably I would kind of, either they would be messy, and I know they're not sharp stories, or I would stop like 40 steps into an outline that ultimately needed to get to like 100 steps in order to be a full story. What I'm doing now, before I even outline, is stay in that process of coming up with ideas, and I will literally write over 1,000 individual ideas, goals, obstacles for a character to get through, and try and write anything at all, no matter, like, just keep writing. So yesterday I literally wrote out like 400 or 500 some things that a character could do, this main character in a story I'm writing could do after this certain pivotal event happens in the story that's really going to turn it. And because I'm like, this point in the story, I always know I have this hole here of what's this character going to do after this big thing, this big disaster happens that kind of stops their goal in their tracks and they go way off course. How are we going to stay interested? What's going to happen? And how are they eventually going to, achieve their goal, or not achieve their goal, but go after it somehow? And how are they going to have to do it? And how is it going to be difficult for them? And so I was literally writing out, and this is a list I already had about 500 long, but I added another 400 or 500 yesterday. I could have been more dedicated, more focused, but anyways, and the thing is about writing those, a lot of those options are nonsense. Sometimes I repeat myself, I forget if the option 5 is the same as option 770, but I'll just write hundreds and hundreds of ideas for what could happen. And inevitably, like every maybe 10 to 20 ideas, one I write and I wasn't even expecting to write. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I'll make a note for that. And what I'll do is go back later and pick the most interesting ones, look through those, and I won't even write them yet. I'll think, how can I make them even more interesting and more interesting? And then I have to make sure, okay, now are these appropriate for the story? Do they belong in this story? How are they, and then try and elaborate on that without feeling stuck with them like, oh, they have to connect this way or that. I don't know. They might come earlier in the story, they might come later, they might be removed. But it's being like open enough to those things. So that's what I'm focusing on more lately, is developing that ability. Click like all one people here. Oh, I gotta get more clothes hangers. I forgot, because my clothes, when I put them in my little nightstand, they get all wrinkly. I'm trying to get the wrinkles out. Gotta get a folder too for some of these notes I write down on little pieces of paper while I'm at work, and I put them in my pocket, and then I want to make sure I have them organized in one place. And I'm trying to save money again, just not spend too much, although I did spend a reasonable amount on groceries this week, but they should also last a while. I did pig out a little bit yesterday, not pig out so much, it's just I was freaking starving earlier this week. I was barely eating. I'm eating like tofu a lot at lunch and broccoli and stuff. It's maybe like 200 calories at lunch. And I'm biking for an hour a day, or more like 40 minutes, because I can get my bike ride faster now that my legs are stronger. But I've been eating so little. Yesterday I went to Paris Baguette, and I got like this hot dog and sort of a croissant thing, and I got I forget what was the other thing. The other like meal type thing I got. I really can't remember now. But then I got a little pastry that was low calorie, but it had cream on it, and kiwi and strawberry. What was the other food item? Oh, it was a little like a chicken. It was expensive. Little chicken croissant sandwich, like a chicken salad sandwich on a croissant. So not a huge meal overall, but that for me was pigging out, and felt a little off. But I'm like, I wanted to eat something. I wanted to eat. But now it's back to my strict diet of healthy stuff, oatmeal, vegetables, sweet potatoes. I do get those because they have them pre-steamed at this grocery store, and I don't want to sit around waiting for 10, 20 minutes for sweet potatoes to heat up in a microwave and be soft enough to eat. They do take like 10 minutes to do in a microwave, so they're like pre-steamed, because I got to get things done quickly. My day is filled up. I'm getting up at 3:45 every day. I already this morning swept my apartment, and it's a big apartment. It doesn't take that long, but swept it, mopped it up, wiped down the kitchen and bathroom. Made my lunch for tomorrow for work. 4 people here. Cool. Thanks for joining, everyone. Click like. It's Oscar Day. It's Oscars in Christmas in Tinseltown. I'm going to wear my Harold Lloyd shirt to the Oscar special today. There's Harold Lloyd hanging off the clock tower in Safety Last. Or should I wear that? I have other shirts I can wear. I don't know. Might wear something else. Be nice to somebody be like, hey, that's Harold Lloyd. I'm a big Harold Lloyd fan too. Somebody out, nobody does that. Nobody pays any attention to me. Everybody should be paying attention to me. This shirt came out really wrinkly. So yeah, I ate that, and then I had these ramen sriracha lobster flavored noodles. And that's not something I'd normally eat, but I was like, damn, I'm gonna eat today. And it wasn't even like huge quantities of food. It was just, for me, it was like not my regular diet. But it's good shit. my back has been much better lately. I've been able to do burpees. Where does everyone go again? I don't know if YouTube's accurate or not, if there's literally no one here. Because the viewer count jumps up and down, but kind of makes sense. People don't want to stick around. I get it. I already had my sweet potato with peanut butter this morning. Pretty healthy. It's got protein. I don't add any sugar to it. Went to sleep early last night. I have crazy vivid dreams when I go to sleep early. Happy to be working. Been feeling down, feeling depressed lately. What's new? But just happy to be working and working through that and working to overcome it. So do I have another clothes hanger for this shirt? I need to buy more clothes hangers. Yeah, I don't have one for this shirt. I don't want to put this in the drawer because it might get wrinkled again. Yeah, I gotta go get. I have to go to a little market close by and I gotta get pillowcase covers. Dear goodness, I've been using these. It's like raw pillowcases. Raw pillows, just putting my head on there, getting my head oils on these pillows, and I'm too lazy to just buy pillowcases. I did buy scented candles. I find it's kind of like having a nice little visual to have while I'm writing to like help me keep focused, because I always like try and have some entertainment going when I try not to, but I want entertainment in front of me while I'm writing, and it's like having a candle there can do it. Friggin' pricey. Man, they are so overpriced. You know these are made by people who are so underpaid and overworked, and they're charging $10 minimum for these candles for a bit decent sized one. I try and get the cheapest like one at the biggest discount, so I got one for like $7. It's called like Moon Mist. It's a scented candle. So here, I'll show it. This should easily be $3, right? At most. What's it called? Moonlit Starry Night. Yeah, it smells good. It smells kind of like perfume. Some kind of perfume. Happy Kevin Smith, the director of Clerks. Happy to finally catch a live stream. Yes, thank you for joining us. Kevin Smith from the View Askew production studio in New Jersey. Kevin Smith actually officiated the marriage of a friend of mine, because I know a couple guys who would go to New Jersey and hang out with him there. I had a dream about that guy. He's since been divorced, but I had a dream about that guy the other day. I haven't talked to him in years. He kind of disappeared, like he unfriended me on Facebook, and we never had any issues. Like, we got along great. We used to work together in a movie theater, and he unfriended also this other mutual friend, and we were both like, hey, what happened to that guy? He doesn't stay in touch or anything. Like, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, that's how life goes. Friends drop in and out of your life. People abandon you. But I know my fans will never abandon me, ever. And they will never, ever hurt me. Back to 0 people here. All right. Well, Kevin Smith had to go make another movie. I need more clothes hangers. I have more shirts. But then what do I put in my nightstand now that I'll put my notebooks? That's a good idea. Put my notebooks in the nightstand so I have a shelf here that's free for something else because I just have tons of notebooks on it with all my writing and I should store them away because they're not notebooks I go to much. They're notebooks I've already filled up for the most part. It would actually make sense for me to wear a. Oh, maybe I'll wear my Vic Berger shirt to the On Cinema Oscar special tonight. He's edited the Oscar special before, and he's a big part of Tim Heidecker's podcast, Office Hours. So we'll see. Maybe I'll wear the VB shirt. The hello everybody shirt. I should wear my visor too. That'd be fun. But then I'd take it off during the movie. Oh, and I forgot. Is Tim Heidecker's channel still live streaming the Drop concerts 1 and 2 every midnight, or no? I know they were doing it for a while, and I would sort of. I don't know how I would catch it because I'm usually asleep then, but somehow I'd see some of it. Well, I think it's midnight East Coast. Yeah, so it's like 9 p.m. Pacific, but I'm not sure. See, is that no? I have more shirts. Wow, I forgot how many shirts I have. Cracked my back a little there. Cracked it again. Now, if that's all my shirts, I can unplug my iron. Maybe Kevin Smith's not so happy to catch me live. He was on here live and he's like, oh, that's what this is what this is. Okay, just gonna back away now. And it's going to be a long show at the Alamo Draft House. The On Cinema Oscar special it runs the duration of the Oscars, and they're going to have big breaks in between segments. So it's going to be like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know if I'll stay for the whole thing. After a while, I may be like, I might stay though. I do like to go to sleep early, and when I say early, 7 o'clock at night, because I get up at 3:45 in the morning, because I like it. Trying to keep moving at a clip here, moving at a brisk pace, so I don't waste any time, because it's going to be a short day, really, for me before I have to go and have my date with Oscar. Yeah, this belt's lasted a while too. I forget where I got this. My belts often don't last very long. Alright, now I just have my socks to fold up. These socks the same length? Yeah, I guess so. And I keep having to throw away socks because more and more of them get holes in them, but I don't know where within walking distance sells socks. I hate the idea of having to go take a lift to a store just to buy freaking socks, but I may have to do that. Three people here, awesome. Leo Kang, how much does your new job pay? It pays well. I don't know if I should say, shouldn't say. I'm not that self-conscious about it, but it pays well. Like, I pay my bills and I'm able to save money. And, that's an incredible thing. Even though in my brain, like in my mind, I'm always poor. Like, I always have this poor mindset, which is, reuse everything, save money. Well, but I have broken that in a way by going to regular grocery stores now, getting, that damn expensive food. But more than just the spending of money is what I keep from when I was homeless is the mindset of keep striving, keep going, stay disciplined, so you don't just sit around and try and like fulfill yourself by spending money on stuff, because I couldn't at the time, or trying to entertain yourself instead. Try and make stuff, try and build yourself up. Jeez, is there a quiet ironing board? Needlessly loud. Where do I hang this, by the way? You see this feather duster gets all messed up on the bottom. Maybe I have this little hole. I can hang it from something. Maybe that's what I need another clothes hanger for, to hang it on the little hook on the side of the clothes hanger. Because I don't like this being jammed on the ground and not good. It gets all ugly and messed up. Do I have screws? No. It's not gonna work. Also, but I don't want a feather duster hanging up next to my shirts and everything, getting dust all over them. Hang it from here? No, it's going to be too low. Where do you hang a feather duster? But yeah, the job pays quite well. I'm not fabulously wealthy, but which also, I gotta get a saw or something to saw off the top of these screws that are sticking out, like the screws that are going up. They're very sharp in the cubby holes of my desk here, in the little like pockets of the desk, because I reach my hand in to grab like notebooks, and my hand hits them and it hurts. So I got to get a saw for that. But the hardware store, one I like is closed. The other one I don't like as much is open. I might go there and get some kind of like a very fine saw, not like a huge like a band saw, but like something very fine. Really, you need some kind of electric one, but that's gonna be messy and probably a little pricey just for using for this. But trying to figure out, how do I hang this up somewhere? How do I hang up this feather duster? There are screws sticking out of there, but not enough space for it to hang down. I guess I could hang this here with another clothes hanger. I'm gonna pour the water out from my iron. Just pour it out on the floor here. No, go in the bathroom. Four people here. Cool. I guess everyone was waiting for me to finish ironing. Yeah. What do I got to do now? Turn the camera away while I change. Yeah. Where did I put my jeans? I already forget. Holy crap, I ironed my jeans, and where did I put them? This is unbelievable. I can't find in this little room where I put my jeans. What the hell? It's like, am I wearing them and I don't know it? Where did I put my jeans? Oh, this is weird. first, let me put another pair of pants on. What the? Where in the hell did I put my jeans? Not here. Don't want to wrinkle those. And put them in my laundry bag. These are a different pair of jeans. Did I fall back here? Did I just lose a pair of jeans inside my own room? What the hell? Are you kidding me? Where could I put these? Well, this is bizarre. Okay. I guess I lost my jeans. Now I know they're here. How do I retrace my step? Can someone watch the video back from when I had my jeans and tell me what happened? What the? Oh shit. They're not in here. They're not in my laundry bag. Certain I didn't hang them up on these clothes hangers. This is melting my brain. What the crap happened? Did I go anywhere? Oh, I put them in the drawer. Okay. Okay. It's good to know. Okay, so now I'm going to get ready, go to the store, get some more clothes hangers, hang up my shirts, get some other stuff I need. Maybe I'll stop at that hardware store, see if they have some kind of like fine saw, like a very fine small saw that I can just saw away at the filth of my life, at the screws that stick out under my desk, like not under, but like under the over of the under. These pants need to be ironed. These do. Alright, anyways, I'm going to get going because I have to go to the store. I have to iron these pants too. Damn it. Because I want these pants to be ready to go to the Oscar special tonight. Oh, we got 4 people here. Should I go yet? Maybe not. Maybe I'll iron my pants when I get back. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna go, and stay tuned, subscribe, and all that. I try and put up videos when I can. I'm very busy with screenwriting, but Gonna happen. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.